about the Maurice Hooker versus Vergil Ortiz fight. My thoughts. Well, I had predicted that Vergil Ortiz would knock out Maurice Hooker in the fourth round. That was my prediction. Go back and check out my prediction video. Guess I was wrong about that one. He almost knocked him out in the sixth round, but Maurice Hooker made it through the sixth, and then he got stopped in the seventh. So here's my take on the fight, man. Vergil Ortiz, man, great fighter, man. Punches with conviction. Everything he throws just got authority behind it. Maurice Hooker, with that long, he's a power. Maurice Hooker has power as well, but you can hear the difference in the punches between the two, man. It didn't sound like Maurice Hooker was really doing much to hurt Vergil Ortiz. I had predicted that Vergil also was gonna get hurt at some point in this fight, but if you look at Vergil's face, he was getting dinged up pretty much, man, by Maurice Hooker. He was dinging him up with that jab. He was hitting him. He was catching him good with the jab. He flushed him with a couple of rights. The problem is, man, I guess a lot of stuff changed. I forgot which round it was in. I don't know if it was the fourth or fifth round. I think it was. Vergil Ortiz hit Maurice Hooker to the body, and it was damn near the solo plex, and it took the wind out of him because he went back to his corner. He told Bo Mack he couldn't breathe. So I think that was a major factor in the end of Maurice Hooker in this fight, man. He was doing good, man. He was pumping and jab out there, but he was flicking it, man. He wasn't really, at most of the fight, man, he wasn't really hitting the jab. He wasn't throwing nothing with no authority, man. So Vergil Ortiz wasn't really respecting him. He countered him a few times and got his attention, but for the most part, man, I don't think Vergil Ortiz was really respecting Maurice Hooker's power, man. So, you know, I knew that he wasn't gonna win this fight. It was just a matter of time of when. I predicted the fourth. Obviously, Maurice Hooker got more dog in him than I thought, and then he made it to the seventh. But I think the seventh round, he punched him. And I think he turned around and stopped. I thought it was a body shot, and I think he dislocated his arm. I don't know if Vergil Ortiz's punch did it or what it was, and then he quit out in the seventh round. Now, a lot of people was gonna give Maurice Hooker a lot of hell for quitting, man. I done heard already a few videos where people were giving him hell for quitting. Nonetheless, there still was a great scrap, a good learning curve for Vergil Ortiz. What's next for Vergil? Well, he's saying, like I said, the Bud. He want to fight Bud. Don't think he's going to win. Don't think he's going to really beat anybody yet, at least at the elite level. But maybe, Keith Thurman, probably get Thurman up out of there. Sean Porter's going to give him a tough fight. That's going to be a really tough fight for Vergil Ortiz. But, nonetheless, man, shout out to them. I don't know where Maurice Hooker goes from here. I think this is his first fight at 147. Yeah, he got a lot of work, man. They got to do with that guy, man. He got a lot of work to do, man. He's too tall to fight the way he does. Sometimes it's okay to mix it up, man. It's good to have an inside game, but you got somebody with a long-ass, freakish reach like that. Gotta learn how to use it better, man. Put some more authority behind you. He a Texas boy, man. You know what I mean? And I know sometimes he don't seem like he got the same kind of grit like all the rest of the Texas fighters got, man. That's just me. I don't see him really making much noise at 147, man. I think, like I said, he's gonna be one of those fighters that if he's not careful, he's gonna be a damn gatekeeper, man. I see that being a possibility with Maurice Hooker. Just me. That's just how I see it, man. It's these fighters, they get into these divisions and they think they're gonna do good, and then they turn out to be not so good, and they start getting loss after loss after loss, and then they turn into like a litmus test for people entering the division. I don't want to see that for Mo, but whatever. Let me know what you think about this fight. What you thought about the Vergil Ortiz versus Maurice Hooker fight. Like and subscribe, drop a comment, support the channel. I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.